name is Kuba Gretzky. I wanted today to show you the way to fish for two-factor authentication tokens using the tool that I made 1 year ago. Basically who I am briefly, I'm an independent software developer for the last 10 years, ex-MMO hacker, and currently I'm working on development of custom post-exploitation agents with focus on advanced AV evasion. So the question, how much is the fish? Scooter once asked. I don't know how much is the fish because it doesn't make any sense, but basically what phishing right now looks like is based on creating templates. So you create a template of the known web service that asks you to enter your credentials, and then the credentials are captured, and this is basically it. And if two-factor authentication is enabled on the account, of course, it doesn't the credentials are basically useless because you can't do much with it. So what's the next generation of phishing? Next generation of phishing, why use templates anyway? You can just set up your server that acts as a relay proxy between the victim and the web service like Google, for example, and the whole website will be just retrieved and shown to the victim dynamically. You don't need to create custom templates and everything. And additionally to that, all the requests, HTTP requests, are intercepted on the fly. So you can read credentials, cookies, you can manipulate this data, and also you can set up your own domain with custom SSL TLS certificate. So this will be a live demo, so everything can go wrong right now. Okay. So I will show you how to hack my own account. So this is basically the link that the victim will receive. So our victim will be called Janusz. So Janusz is receiving a link, and please, Janusz, see this document and get back to me. So this is the victim's browser. The Janusz is entering the link. Let me just only remove all the cookies just in case. So Janusz is receiving the link, and this is what he sees. This is the real Google website, but instead you can see the URL is the attacker's domain. So what Janusz does, he sees, okay, I need to log in. I need to log in order to see this document, so I will do that. Now it asks for the password. So Janusz enters his password. Okay, I forgot the password. Okay. And now let me just take my phone, because this account is set up with two-factor authentication. And this is now what happens. I got the push notification on my Android phone. I don't know if you can see that. It says that someone from a Linux machine and unrecognized location tried to log into my account. And of course, this is Janusz, so it's so Janusz presses yes. I just pressed yes. And now Janusz is seeing the document that he was supposed to see. So this is the end on the victim side. And now what does the attacker do? So the attacker logs into their Evil Jinx server via SSH. Well, whatever you can log in with. And they try to see what kind of credentials were captured. So now we see we found 2 creds and 1 token. So if we look into here, into the logs directory, you can see there is the email of totenjanusz@gmail.com. The rest is actually funny because some Chinese bots are trying to brute force Google accounts using my fake domain. I don't know why it just came up this morning. So yeah, well, but no tokens, yeah. Okay, so now we see we have two files. One is with the creds, so you can see the login and the password. You can later use it to log in yourself if you want. I'll probably change it or not. And then you see the better part, which is the tokens. So these are the cookies that Google saves in the browser to make sure that the client is authenticated. So this is basically what happens after the two-factor authentication is a success. So attacker copies this authentication tokens. Then we're gonna move to the attacker browser. I will clear the cookies just to make sure that everything is clean. So first I'll show you what happens when I open Gmail. Okay, so Gmail just asked me to log in, so I am not logged in as the attacker. So what I will do, I will clear the cookies again, and I will use the Chrome extension to import the cookies that I just captured from Janusz. Okay. And now we're visiting Gmail again. And boom, we are Janusz, bypassing fully two-factor authentication. So this is how it works. Why cookies? Well, I just said because the browser needs to verify itself with the web server, and the two-factor authentication method really doesn't matter because you can use SMS, you can use I don't know, many different kinds. I think only YubiKeys protect you against this kind of attack because YubiKeys also check the URL in the address bar that the credentials are paired with and won't allow you to enter the credentials on other website. I still so what can the websites do to protect itself against it? So last year, lead security executive from Google contacted me. How can they fix that? And apparently they fixed it somehow, and I didn't check. So last month I checked it, and this is what you can see. This is basically what I found in one of their JavaScript files when it didn't work. So basically what they figured out to do is they do a regular expression on the URL tab just to see if it's not a fish domain currently. So this was actually the way to bypass that was to just modify this regular expression on the fly while being in the proxy and modifying all the data. So in order to better protect against it, I would advise doing obfuscation. Of course, it's not like a fully the best solution, but it will deter some attackers and it will make the whole replacement much harder.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, great. Thank you.